Morning, everyone, and welcome to October. Starting off, at least just rain, not hail this time. So if we needed to do something, we can at least it would only get wet on the open station tractors. We do have this guy though, so we could go do some work if we wanted. But we do have some stuff to do today. I haven't checked out these guys. About 90%, 80%, sorry. So, by the end of the day, those should be ready to roll again. Kind of like probably last time. It'll probably be later on in the episode, but those should all be ready to go. So that'll be good. Um, so we do have a couple different things to do today, and I want to check something. Sale, not a whole lot. That would be awesome, but I do not have a need for that right. Meow. Um, want to look at this guy, not that guy. That's the one we have. This guy. It says soybeans. Now, what's the lease on that? 1,200 bucks. So, if we go down here, look at the soybeans. I mean, 1,200 bucks. That's only roughly at its highest price, a third of the highest price, which would mean we would need roughly 300 extra liters. Now, I know it's not a big field, so that's part of the issue. And I guess now that I think about it, it's not only this amount, it's also, well, and that's what I wanted to look at too. I'm guessing the one on the right, soybean? Because it's on both of them. That does look like soybeans. Okay. We probably got the wheat, the barley, cotton. Is that cotton in the middle? Guessing the canola and then soybeans. This guy doesn't work very well with our combine. But if we upgrade in the future, excuse me, I think it will work. So that would be this guy that we'd have to get, and that's another 2,600 bucks. So 3,800 bucks, basically another 1,000 liters we'd have to get, and that's only to lease them. At this point in the year, I don't intend on going and spending $70,000 on 2 headers. So that's why you think about things, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think the math's out, so we will probably just use the platform header. And then we got the corn over here. It's ready to go. This is the first month on this, so we probably won't get another full coat cutting out of that this year, which is slightly sad, but you know, it happens. I think after I got off of the video last time, I looked at this and realized we're going to need some stuff in here, so I think that might be what we go and tackle first. Probably to a time lapse, and since it's raining, I don't need the horsepower, but we're going to get into that guy. So, we'll go not up there, down here. Go get our trusty, that would be the only thing I need a semi for, which I'm not going to all water and semi. Eventually, maybe, but not right now. So we'll go get this guy for 1,200 bucks. now. We've probably leased that, what, 4 times? So we spent $4,800 on it. We do just need to buy that soon, so excuse me. We'll get on with the day and start the water anyways, and then we'll see where we're at. So we'll talk to you then. Alright, we got that filled up. Let's check some contracts. Yep, all full up at 40,000. Should have another third pallet coming out soon. So, spraying, that's pretty small. Plowing, not really. Now's where we kind of get into some interesting ones. We have some corn to harvest for ourselves. And then we do have a few fairly good size. That's a good one. That's a good one. We got those 3 pretty good corn contracts. Fertilizing one, that wouldn't be too tough to knock out. That one, that cultivating's closed. We didn't buy that cultivator, so that's lending me to not really want to do those. I have to go lease it again or buy it, but I don't want to buy it right now. Goal would be over probably the winter to do that and get some other things rolling. But these 3 are pretty interesting, I'll say. Can't hardly tell where that guy's going. Filling station, cereal factory. Oh, okay, never mind. Jeez, red circle is right in my face. Never mind. So that guy's going to a different spot. That's going to the cereal factory. That's going to Johnson's Farmers Market. So these 2 are going. What is happening? Not that one. This one. These 2 are going to the cereal factory, which they're not small fields. You look at that one compared to the one that we're going to be harvesting, and they're all bigger fields. That one's probably one of the bigger ones, and then the price reflects it. 494. That's only half acre bigger. That's actually smaller than I thought it was. I thought that was a bigger field. So those 3 are very tempting because we could always keep the remainder and put it into our silo. What does the weather look like? Okay, here at 10. 10 or so. Supposed to start letting up. That's pretty good news for us. What does that necessarily mean? I'm not sure, but do we think we'd have enough time to get that guy done, that one done, and then 3 other fields. I think we need to take a pretty good look at what we got going on with this guy. That's the not frustrating part, but I don't want to make it super unrealistic. I think that's when we're running 4.5 meters. That's a 6. That's not that big of a diff. That's not a lot. I mean, it's pricey, but 4.5 to a 6. Wonder what ours is worth. Because that's what I'm debating on. Like, should we go 10 here? It's not gonna be more than 17, but it's 10 here, so. Contemplate that. We'll probably see everybody once it stops raining. Then we'll have a better path on the day. Alright. Got a break in the weather. Let's go. We'll probably do these 2 real fast. And then we'll make a decision on where we're going to go from there. It is only 10:40 in the morning. So there's a good chance we could get some... Keep going. Ah. At least I didn't miss all the mulch. Since it is only 10:40, there's a good chance we can get quite a bit of that done. So we're gonna quick hustle up. Why are we missing that? It's frustrating. Field was pretty square, I thought. This guy, this field might, hopefully we've got a surprise for it here towards the end of the day, but we'll see how it goes and what the dollar amounts are towards the end. Alright, we'll get these 2 done and then we'll figure out if we're gonna do some more fields or not. See you then. So, means we can probably just park stuff. I don't think I'm gonna drive that thing, road that thing all the way down there. Which is why a new combine in the near term is probably not the worst idea in the world. But we'll get stuff put away and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do next. We'll see then. Well, there we have it. We put a sheep barn in, and goats. I think it fits pretty nicely here. Let's see how many we can fit. 172. Alright. So we'll want the grass there, which... Now I gotta go find some grass. Just troubling. As you saw me wandering around, I was trying to find if any of those silage bales hadn't fermented yet, and I was gonna break it open to get the grass, but I'm gonna have to get a little more creative. So, I need to figure out how much is in that baler. And that would give us at least a starting point. We have to get a fair amount of grass. 27% full. You get a little here. Probably cut that. I think we might be able to get enough. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. go cut some grass and try and get a bale. And we'll see you guys. Ooh, this might be a little tight. Oopsie. We'll cut that and see you back there. So this has been an eventful day. We now have sheep and goat areas. We just don't have any food for them yet. So, trying to scrounge it up. Got a little bit more here. Hopefully I can pick up enough to get a full bale. It's gonna be pretty darn close though to make it.